Hello, it's Elena Strabo from SodaTutorials.com. Elena is my in-game name, and today is continue on a series of videos where originally I was trying to get into Artifice, and I was given a task from a dude over in Xenos, and somehow when Artifice finally came available and there was a screw up with the whole in and out of tasks and losing your journal stuff, I can't seem to get in there. And I had a task, I could actually show it in my book, but I can't get into Artifice. I was doing some searching. It looked like that the people who are starting out in the Blood River Massacre on the Path of Truth were able, that's the start of the Path of Truth. So they'll start in there with a dude who gives you a bone steel dagger. So I went back there and like, well, let's start this from the beginning. And maybe I either jumped in the middle, it was a flub or something in the scripting. But let me start it from the beginning and see what happens. So I went to Blood River, found an official. He gave me a bone steel dagger, told me to go see a dude in Erie. So I went over to Erie and saw the blacksmith, blah blah blah. He told me I need to go to Veritas. So I went over to Veritas and I found this one elf, and he told me and gave me a book saying, you know, we've seen something like this before. Maybe someone else could know about this in Jennifer. So that part was the first part of the video. You'll see a link to that video at the end of this. There will be a playlist for it. So I ended it there, and now I'm considering part 2 here. I'm going to go into Jennifer to find out what this book is about. It is in Runic. I can't really read it. I'm sure I can translate it, but I don't think I need to. And I've got this bone steel dagger. This bone steel is like made at some super forge. It's got the mark of Boreas, the Titan himself. So I think this is actually a relic from the Titan days, and Boreas made it, and it's super cool and has big significance. So yeah, so I'm on that quest. I think this is called the Path of Truth. I've done the love quest that was out of I started out from Ardoris and stuff. So this is the Path of Truth, which is fine. Not a bad thing. I just want to get into Artifice to see Artifice itself. So anyways, so I'm here at Jennifer. I'm going to go on in. Jennifer's a small little town. Just, I've been here before. I like the big bonfire in the center of it. By the way, just so remember, on the bottom right-hand corner is a YouTube symbol down there. If you want to subscribe to the channel, you find the content interesting, useful, and all that kind of fun stuff, please click on that and subscribe to the channel. It'd be greatly appreciated. Gives me something extra to say in the cutscenes. So, I don't know where to go. I mean, there's really not much to Jennifer beside the town area. It's the town center itself. Not really a center, it's just this little bit. Otherwise, it's all player housing. It's a cool town. It's a small town. I actually like it. So you got some nice village-sized lots that are owned in here. It's always been packed. You got some over here, so it's a cool little town. Got a couple of those little ones here. It says it's free. I doubt that. So yeah, just once you come in, go to the center. I can go stand in the big bonfire. That's it up there, and it's kind of weird looking pattern. There it is. There's a fisherman. So I don't know who. So let's go talk. Take the first one on the left here. There's the guild registrar. There's the innkeeper. Hey, do you know anything? Let's talk about hello. Hello, greetings, wayfarer. Let's ask her about bone steel. That is an odd dagger. Don't tell me I picked her on the first try. That is an odd dagger you carry. It appears to be the work of the old Titan Boreas, the Emperor of the Artifice. Strange to see it in this day and age, much less cast as a weapon. I imagine it must have been bought by a satyr from Exeter. Perhaps you should ask around in Kiln, a village along the way. Satyrs and fawn often stop there. Kiln, I know where Kiln is. Small trading post, smaller than here even. Satyrs and fawns from Exeter can be found there often, I am told. Okay. That's awesome. So this is Jenna Cartoon, granddaughter to Jenna Cartoon, this town's namesake. Well, there you go. That was pretty darn quick. I grabbed the first lady in. I always go to the inn or the bar first, and then that's usually where I start out. Usually I get a pretty good luck with that. So I did this one. Who's that? Is that a banker? There's the public vendor, town crier. Let's see. This place is always packed. Yeah, it's all taken up. So Alright, well, that was a quick thing. So now we need to go out to Kiln, and I know where that is. I've done videos on that one as well. This is where I stop by. It's one of my seed vendor places I stop for. And if you, on your way into the town center there, there's a guy complaining outside the cistern, the public works, the waterworks, that there's troubles down below. So there's a quest down there, and you have to deal with some water elementals. There's a video somewhere in the list on that one as well. Okay, so back out. I gotta go see, if I'm in Jennifer, I need to go northeastish. Yep, northeastish. I probably have to cruise through Nightshade Pass, I believe. And by cruise, I mean run right down the middle of it, cross the lake, and out the other side. Oh, that poor ship. Look at that boat down there in sail. And it's going against the dragon. Brave people. Come on. There it goes. Pardon me. Oh no, that came across the microphone. Soda. A little caffeine to keep me awake here. Okay, so, hey, Marina Greenleaf and Outlander. Let's see, I'll say hello. Wave. Hello, Rowena. Safe travels to you. One of the things I talk about in the game is this sense of community. You see people you don't know, say hello to them. If she's away from keyboard, she'll see it when it pops back up. Throw my friends list. You know, it's just kind of a nice thing to say hello to people, be kind, and, you know, just show that you're just not a solo person running around. All it took was, you know, about 30 seconds to do. And maybe she gets back to the keyboard, she's going to see that someone said hello to her. Usually what pops up, I'll get a message, oh, I'm sorry, I was away from keyboard, which is fine. But I just add them onto the friends list, and, you know, who knows, we'll run into them at some point later in the game and say, oh, yeah, you said hello to me. And so, that is my task to everybody. I'll kind of usually say this, try to say this in most videos. Go out there, once a day that you're playing, be nice to someone, just say hello, and put a new friend in your friend book. So make it a happy community. I know it sounds all kind of corny, but actually, I am serious about it. It's just a pretty cool thing. If someone, you know, actually I'll talk about this. So as I'm playing in the game now, as I put out more and more videos, and as things, you know, kind of word of mouth kind of shuffles around, I get videos, my video links get tossed around now. I'll be walking a game and I'll be getting messages coming, hey, I got a question for you. Hey, I saw your videos, really liked them. Hey, you know, someone joins up on the guild or comes over or stops, says hello. It's actually really, really cool when people do that. If you ever have a question and you do want to friend me in game, shoot it to me. Don't ever hesitate. I always think it's super cool. I just think it's kind of like it's kind of like an affirmation. Okay, hey, yeah, some of these videos are helping, and I'm not just blindly talking to the camera that's never listening to me. So, yeah, please do. I really do enjoy it. I get a kick out of it. I mean, if I'm super busy, like I'm in the middle of a siege fight, I will tell someone. I'll say, hey, I'm in the middle of a siege fight. Give me a moment here and let me get down to where I can talk. But yeah, I've helped people. You know, whatever it is. Some people trouble with housing, trouble with figure out how to do something, where something is. If it's a question I can answer, I'll answer it, no problems. And if it's something I don't know, I will find the answer, and I will get someone who will know the answer for you. So, yeah. Let's see. Yep, so if you're coming through Nightshade Pass, you go down the thing, you want to go to the V shape in the mountain. That's your target to get out. Just orientation over here. That's Hilt Fortress. Really cool. Lots of neat stuff in there. You're looking for obsidian recipes and the obsidian forge. It's in Hilt. If you're a kind of mid-level character, be very, very careful. Go there with a party of people. It can get overwhelming. I spent a couple hours with another player. I forgot who it did that with. We were just exploring the whole thing. We made it finally all the way down to the bottom where the obsidian forge was. And it was cool. Oh, we promptly died a lot of times, but it was pretty darn cool. So yeah, when you come up here, you want to go in the V shape. You want to go up the hill and right out the other side. I'll make another side note here. So there's a little camp up here to the right. Oh, there goes the wolf. And I can kill all these guys. Don't worry about them hurting me. In this camp, right here, there's a path. It goes up. That path goes to Zarva. If you're looking for, you're trying to get the summon fire elemental quest, you go to the fire trainer. I think it's Martella, who's over in Desolus. She says you must go defeat Zarva. Zarva's over there. Once again, if you're a mid-level character, whatever else, bring some people. Zarva's pretty tough. I had like me and like 3 other really good people. You know, we beaten Zarva, and then I went and got my summon. So Nightshade Pass is great for a couple things. There's lots of easy villains and stuff, and some stuff to forge on. So if you're entry level, there's the quest for Zarva's at the big fire elemental. There's a hill fortress, which definitely is a lot tougher. So you'll have to go around there and play, sink your teeth into it. There's a big lake, so you can go fishing, and there's a troll by the hill fortress, a little bridge down at the very bottom. There's a troll there, which is very difficult to kill as well. If you can kill that as a solo player, then you're doing really well. If you're not, you probably need some few people to do it. But yeah, Nightshade Pass is a really cool area. All right, so let's see. I need to find Kiln. That's Lux. Is this Kiln? I think it is. Glen. Where's Kiln? Don't tell me I went up. It better be on this side. Oh, it has to be. I know it is. I think it's just below me. There it is. This is the south. Yeah. Alright, so we're going to go over the bridge and head to the south. We were just, the Brittany's are right up there beyond those trees. So we're going to go over here. And it's this other thing. This is the road going south from the Brittany's down toward the perennial coast of the mountains. It'll basically run into Brightbone Pass if you follow it straight. And this is Kiln right here. Good thing is that it's even smaller than Jennifer, so I should be able to find what I'm looking for. If you don't know what that picture scene is, that is the Lich in the Ruins of Ravensmoor, south part of the Hidden Vale, in the upper right-hand corner, upper east corner, on that island up there where Owl's Head hid. That's at the Ruins of Ravensmoor, down at the very bottom. That's the final boss dude. He's the great thing about him, especially for an archer, a ranged person, is he doesn't shoot magic. And he's got these big stairs that you can climb up. Literally just run backwards, run up the stairs, just keep shooting him. And you can go around in circles and circles. I can basically run around him and not ever get hit once. It's pretty cool loot, get some cool stuff. Behind his throne there's a chest. You can get a couple of epic pieces. And you can also get a bone throne, a dragon bone throne, which is cool. This is like I was talking about. This is the concerned citizen. If you talk to him, they'll talk about problems that are in the cistern here. And it's a little mini quest that's down there. It's pretty cool. It's a lot of puzzling, kind of figure out how to work with the water stuff and all that. So let's see what we can find here. It's not going to be the seed merchants or anything. That's the public vendor. These guys here. There's looks like guys. Town crier. Kiln is also a town that's that showed a lot. It's always. Oh wait, there's a village available. No way. That's rare. I've never seen a spot open up in here. Let's take a look and see where that's at. I put it on my compass. I'm telling you, if you look, this is a regular controlled town. So it's going to be that way. So let's see. You got to have a place anywhere, Deed. You can't. It's not a POT. So if you have a place anywhere, a village, Kiln's not a bad place to live. Oh come on! I don't want the. Oh, there's the gate. We'll see where I'm at on the map. Looks like it's up in the mountains there, up on the top row. So it's off to my right. So I'm going to go up here and go around it. So yeah, what is today? Today's the 7th, or very end of the 7th. This will be posted on the 8th. Here on the north end of town, There's a streamer. There's a village lot open here. A very scenic view of the town of Kiln. Gonna bring up the map. I'll show you where I'm at on the map. So, this is the town down here. This is the entrance in, so you can come off the entrance and come up here, right here on this one. You look directly south. You're looking right down on the town. I said Kiln's a good middle spot in the map. It's a pretty good NPC town. It's got your basic supplies down there. There is the down there is the city down there. If you have to, want to get down, you can just cruise your way down the mountain. Don't have to do everything that by the path. But yeah, that's pretty cool. So it is. This will be published on May 8th, 2017. So if you are looking for a spot, yeah, definitely north central part, the north wall center up there, up on the ridge. Or else you can go into town, go to the town crier, and he'll give you, you can set direction to it. There's a spot that's open. That's pretty cool. I said, I've been through here enough times. I always check the town crier when I can. I've never seen a spot open here. It's not like a vendor shop, but it's just a cool house. If you're just looking for a place to live and have a pretty close to a lot of stuff, then it would be a good spot. Alright, which one of these guys look not bad? I'm going to go with the lady in the red. I like her. Greetings, traveler. Oh, let me get that. What's your name? Shalendrell, but also known as Shallen the Brave. What's your job, Shallen? Right now, my only focus on my quest and perhaps another ale. It's a noble quest you played out among the women of my family generation. When we come of age, we journey to seek the flame of virtue. Lest it die completely be lost. Why? Why, courage, of course. That sounds awesome, but it has nothing to do with me. Alright, so it wasn't the pretty lady in the red dress. How about the guy in the turquoise coat? Chris Young. Greetings, stranger. I'm called Chris Young, and my friends... double click. Hello again. Artifice, do you know anything? Artifice is simply wonderful. It's a place where all your desires will be fulfilled. Warning, warning. It's quite exciting. I'm sure there's plenty of value to such a place for wise rules such as us, or no, pilgrims. We are but simple pilgrims. Believe us, we have station. Great. What's your name? I'm Chris Young. Surprised you don't know me. What's your job? Well, Neil, I used to be the ruler of the land of utopian origin, but that was another time. Now the fair place is despoiled and lost to the mist of time. Now we're but simple pilgrims traveling to Artifice. Artifice. Yes, help. Okay, this guy sounds creepy. There's nothing that I need. Let me talk to Chris. This is Neil. I don't know why, peasant. I am the great Neil Yates. My partner Chris and I are on our way to Artifice. We travel here, we arrive, surprise our powers are great, and blah blah blah. Utopian things, blah blah blah. Name. I'm Neil Yates. The great and terrifying, but I'm a simple pilgrim. We are but simple pilgrim with no sinister plots or foreshadowing whatsoever. Despoiled. Help. This guy is useless. Ah, Fawn. Oh, Fawn, we want to talk. That's right, they did talk about that. May. Oh, Bone Steel, we know this. We help make it. It comes from the Artifice. Satyr sell it. I do not know whom, but it is not for good. It is for bad. Satyr's always bad. Artifice? Bad place. Scary place. Satyr place. Humans go and never return. Satyr. Satyr is bad. They hurt us. They hurt us so much, and it hurts when we run. It hurts when we do not obey. It hurts. Fawns always hurt. We're so sorry. What's your name again? I am a good fawn. Oh, I wish I was human like you. Help? Human? Anything else? Book. Oh. Any other fawns of any sort? I may have to come back here. I may not have the right keywords and stuff with him. Let's take a peek around here just in case you see anybody else. I don't see anybody hanging around. Lots of chickens. Get your bundles of feathers from. Banker, crafting trainer, guild registrar. Hey, innkeeper, you have anything to say? Let's say hello to him. Says he sees pawns come through. Says they're cruel. Artifice. Pilgrimage? Hi. Coming right up. Persephone. She's an odd one. Old lady down at the other end of the common. Comes every night since any of us can remember. And I've been working this keg well on 20 harvests now. Keeps waiting for her poor mum. But between you and I, she's not that right in the head. Still, she means well. Alright, that sounds good. He's mentioning Persephone. Is that her? Hey, what's your name? Persephone. My name's Persephone. I think my other name is Persephone, but it's been so long I'm not sure anymore. I suppose I know I'm supposed to wait here for my mum. Have you seen my mum? She has gold hair, smells like straw. Blah, 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 blah. I wait here for mum, but sometimes Wolfric lets me pick flowers. Wolfric says the funniest things. I can't wait for him to meet my mum. Who's Wolfric? Who's this Wolfric dude again? Huh, okay. There's another traveler I haven't talked to. Hello, traveler. It's this thing where you can't move your cursor. If you just hit E on them, and your cursor's not in free mode, you can't move your cursor on it. It's just really annoying. That's why I'm escaping out then double clicking. Here's Son Archer. But the family girl loves just lose out. No, your true parents were avatars were forced to. Great. Artifice? Nope. Job. Right now I simply travel from place to place searching my destiny. We are both avatars. Certainly I don't have to explain to you who we are. We are designed for great things and simply have to unlock part of us that has been hidden away. Okay. So, not the adventure trainer. Come on, Fawn, you've got to be it. I must have missed something with you. That's what again. So let's try this again. Hello. What's your job? I do what I'm told. I take things from one city to another. From Exeter to Resolute, I carry books. Books! I don't know. Why humans? Like them, I can't read. I'm but a fawn. Exeter? Exeter's a trick. A satyr trick. They want you to think they're nice, but they lie. Resolute. Resolute human city. People nice, but loud. Okay? Hmm. Translate book. Hmm. I think I'm going to stand here and stand on fire for these people. Let's see if there's a fawn is. Book. Have you seen my mom? Alright, she's a dead end. Anybody in here? It's close by. Nope. No, I'm starting to grasp with straws. Alright, let's look back in our journal. See what I've got in there. If anything is kind of, I'm missing something here. I spoke to Jenna Carton, the innkeeper at Jennifer, who told me the bone steel dagger I found was the work of the Titan Boreas. He built a place called Artifice. She told me that a satyr most likely bought it in a town called Exeter. I should try to journey to the village of Kiln and try to talk to any travelers there. I learned from a fawn in Exeter that bone steel originates from a place called Artifice and from a being called Arthur. The satyr sell it to the fawn did not know to whom. This is at 11:09. This is 9 minutes ago, so that would be from him. Anything on the task list that come up that I'm missing? Talk to any travelers there. Alright, so who else we got? Persephone seems like a dead end. Sean Archer, I think was a dead end too. Anybody I'm missing that's just off in the distance here? Some crates. Let's pick up some stuff. Oh wait, the barrels too. Oh, I got a bass. Sweet. Oh, let's say I don't want to. I gotta talk to these turkeys. Alright, this guy's a Dupe. What about this guy again? Sean is done. Persephone's stuck on her mom. Need to. There it is. One last try for Persephone. And then once she notices the fawn. Alright, so these all yokels don't do anything, it's just May May. Comes of Artifice, say to sell it. But it's not for good, it's for bad. Satyr is always for bad. Look at that journal again. Looks like I need to go to Exeter. Best I could tell. Learn from a fawn in Exeter that bones originate from physical artifice and from a being called Boreas, the Titan. Satyr sell it. But the fawn did not know who was whom. So I think our next spot is going to be to Exeter. But I've milked everything inside of these guys how we can do, and there's nothing else. By the way, there's a devotional up here in this town too, which means this town does come under Keblis sieges. Alright. Let's get our way out there. So yeah, I like this town. It's a cute little town. It's nothing huge. Says it's got a good population of people. It's active. It's on one of the quests, so you got people dragging through here no matter what. Okay. Now we go. Exeter. Trying to think. I'm not sure. We're going to go in Exeter. We'll start talking as soon as we get in. First satyrs we see, fawns, whatever else. We'll just start talking. Now Exeter is to the south and to the west. So I'll see if there's someone down in the area. Maybe I can take. No, I'll just run it down. You guys can see it coming down there. It's good to show the path on there for those who haven't seen the maps before or not too familiar with it. Alright, so Kiln is right over the river here, so I'm going to go back onto the east side of the river. And then this is Baubleshire. Cool little town. Hey, Marlena Mystique, all naked. That's Sheminian Hills. I have a video on that one, level 3 area. Cableless kind of thugs and archers and stuff. Good place to get scraps. Loot. A lot of them. They respawn quickly. So if you got stuff you want to sell, or you want to scrap it, you can actually go right up to Baubleshire, just to the north of it. Do that, and then come right back into the town. You don't have to go all the way up to a proper town. So that's why I like Sheminian Hills. It's right beside Baubleshire, and I've been in both. And I forgot who the owner was. I think I've had some dealings with the owner of Baubleshire. Alright, there's a dude. Let's go see if I can get past him. I think Rouge is the dude that owns Baubleshire. So we're now heading west. And you go over this little bridge here. And then Exeter. Exeter is kind of an important place for a couple reasons. One, well, it's on this quest. Two, there's a boat there that'll take you over to Xenos, which is on the island, the Elysium Island, so you have to go down there to get to it anyways. Three, it's right below the Crag foothills and the Crag mines. A difficult set of mines, but lots to be had there. So it's a cool little area in here. The Crag mines are up here. There's the Crag foothills. That boat is what takes you over to Xenos, which is on the island on the other side of these mountains. And yeah, it's just a cool little place. So Exeter's kind of a little hub. Itty bitty hub in the big scheme of things. What time we got? It's coming up on midnight. So I'm going to get through the Exeter part here, get as far as I can, whether I get through it, and then I know where else to go. Or if I get stubbed, then I'm going to stay here, and that's going to be part 2. And then we'll have to go on to part 3. There's a lot of work to try to get into Artifice. I just want to see the new area. But it's cool. These are the quests, the cool kind of quests they've been working on, and I have fun trying to run through them. Okay. So. Guard. Oh, hey. Let me get my cursor free. Welcome to Exeter, Satyr. We, your satyrs, are strong and handsome and smart. We are better than the humans, blah blah blah. Xenos is Elysium. It's where you want to go, but you cannot. It's funny. Haha. Xenos is where all the cares of your silly people are taken care of because you cannot care for yourself, like the satyrs. So we take you there. It's a good deal and good coin. If you're as good as Xenos, talk to Avitus. You must convince. I do not think you can. Haha. Coin? Coin is good. You have lots of it. Who's Avitus? The keeper of the harbor. If you wish to go to Xenos, through him you will fly. Artifice? Oh, there is the top of the highest peak of Elysium. When we are there, you wish to be there, but for now you are here. Bone steel. Give me that dagger. It's shiny and dust. It is mine. It is how these things work. You have nothing we need other than your coins. Send us all your coins. Fawns. Fawns are ours. You cannot have one. They serve us. Go find your own servants. What's your name? Vivid. What's your job? I keep my eye on both eyes. Ho ha. Exeter is a place for human mischief. If you wish passage to Xenos, you will behave yourself. Passage. Seek Avitus. Okay. But I can go to Xenos right outside the door. Did I put anything in my journal? No. You just say go there. Anything else? Alright. I assume it's on the docks, since it's a harbor. Where's the satyr? What's he doing? Is that just a guard? Looks like a guard. Yeah. Pilgrimage! Avitus! Hello, Avitus. Walk in. Welcome to the free city of Exeter. I am Avitus, master of the harbor. I will serve to seek out the book passage to Elysium passage. Not for the timid, there are many ahead of you. You should tell me why you seek. Bone steel. Well, that is very shiny. I'm sure someone like you who appreciates the scholarly would be welcome, Xenos. A passage, we must discuss this. Passage? Well, for someone like you, passage is not an issue. Ho ho. Ignore all the rabble here. They are not the same as beings of commerce and qualities such as ourselves. No, just go to Captain Steele over on the next dock and tell him I sent you. He will see you on the next boat. Okay? Captain Steele on the next dock. Where's that? Is that him? Ship captain. Ah. Crazy thing. Double click, double click, double click. What's your name? I'm Captain Steele. What do you know about bone steel? I know little about artifice. The crown of Elysium is what I've heard. Never been by myself. A bit too far above sea for me sea legs. Our pilgrimage. Huh. Passage. Ah, Venus has cleared you. Has he not? Well, if you have enough coin, I will take you to Xenos with all haste. The price is 500 gold. Sure. I guess I'm going to Xenos. Though I could have just run around, so maybe that's part of the quest. I've got to go through him. Alright. Alright, so when I started on my quest, that originally for me started in Xenos, the elf I was talking to said, go talk to the satyr. So I've talked to the satyr. So I'm going to assume that I'm now hooking into where I should be on that quest. And I just kind of, I don't know if I just stumbled onto it in the middle of it incorrectly. I don't know. We'll see. So this part I know where I'm going, because I've been to this part before. And then let's see if that works. If that works, then I'm going to cut it there. Then by starting from there, they say go to Artifice, which is good. Alright, thank you, Captain, and he's gone. Alright, so. Captain Steele. Hey, you're there. Alright, see me at the doctor. I don't have any business to discuss with you. You just brought me here. So, I'm going to go in and go to this amphitheater where this elf was. Now, this is where I originally started, so that's why I know to go here. And if you happen to be wandering around, there's a fawn. You'll see this guy here. Lustful pilgrim. Here they are. Here's all these pilgrims. They're all waiting for this lottery to get to go to Artifice. And I ended up talking to this guy up here. Let's cross our fingers. Greetings, this is it. Perfect. See, it allowed me to do this last time, but I guess they fixed it. Greetings, Outlander. I've been waiting on your arrival. My time is short. I was foretold you're coming. You need to enter Artifice immediately. Who's Kiakis? Ah, my kinsman. I believe he has come to uncover the truth of his own. However, this is not within Artifice. You'll discover his monk here with the enslaved falsehood. Waiting. Oh yes, I was told that the one true avatar would soon arrive and that the lottery should be circumvented in order to provide you with immediate access to Artifice. Woohoo! Bone steel. A rare artifact indeed, one that can be crafted by forge such deep within Artifice. If you required another reason to heed my words, makes haste Artifice, perhaps this would be it. Okay. Avatar? Truth? No greater purpose? Pilgrimage? That is instant of you. You must dispatch to Artifice at once. Okay. So let's look at the journal. Alright, well, I just told the guy I wanted to go. Let's see if I got a task on him. Enter, so... Okay. Alright, so he wants me to go to Artifice, so let's see if I can get in. And maybe if I'm still missing something, I would be really, really irritated. Now, if I can get to Artifice and get in, then I'm going to drop the video there. I'm just so close. So I just know where I'm going out of this. We head north along this road. And there's a little island there that's on the map. You can barely see it down there. So we can go, here's a guard, go over this little floaty land thingy. And then over this bridge, and then we head back, I guess it'd be south. I always get my directions mixed up in this game. We can run straight out. The exit's up here. And there she goes. Okay, so from from Xenos, which is on Elysium, it's to the west and around the corner. It's actually a very short little hop over there. And I said I've been in there before the actual thing opened up. You can get into the entry lands, but you can't get into actually Artifice itself. There's a big barrier. Let's see if I can get up there. Oh, look at that priest at the altar in the mouth of that skull mountain. That's pretty cool. I think the guys down at the bottom of the map are going, you go first. No, I'll wait here. Equipping, here we go. Alright, so this is heading to the west. Where's the bandito? Let's go get around. And Artifice is up here. There's the Elysian Plains, or Elysian Plains. And this is Artifice. So in the scene we gotta go get up the big mountain up to the glowing doorway. Scorpions and stuff down on the bottom. Nothing too bad. Sorry. Check an email. Channel. Okay, so we'll bring up the chicken. You kind of go straight and zigzag up the mountains. Rabbit. Let's see if I can talk to this guy. He's... What's your name? Ah, he's just a guard. Satyr fighter as well. The welcomer. Well, welcome me. Desire? Everything you desire, everything you need is right inside. Customize. Yes, that's right. Everyone experiences just what they desire. Just what they need. You may not see others around you on the inside. It all depends on your heart desires. Others? Don't worry. Couples will find each other, others who need the desires, but only if you enter. Okay. Onward to Artifice. Alright, I can get in. Sweet. Alright, so if I start this one, it's like midnight. If I start this one, I'm going to want to keep playing and playing. So I'm here. I'm going to log out right here. I will come back in tomorrow. I'll start this one on this. By the time you see this one, I'll make sure I kind of post them in pretty quick order so you won't have to wait on it. So I'm going to drop here. I can get into Artifice. So I've made my way through it. So this is the end of part 2. Tomorrow I will start up on part 3. And I'll have part 2 and part 3 done, kind of line up back to back so you can rifle through them. But for now I'm going to stop physically here on this one so we can roll over. So, if you got comments, put them on the video. Thumbs up or thumbs down would be great. You'll see on the end here I'm going to have a picture of the previous video, which will always be on there. Underneath it's going to be a link to sodaTutorials.com. Find more information, what's going on, updated about once a week, blog posts and stuff, but tell us a lot of the playlists and what's happening. There's also a big picture of me, circle with big fairy wings. That's how you also can subscribe to the channel. Click on that and subscribe if you haven't, if you're finding the content useful. Once again, this is Elena Strombo from sodaTutorials.com. Take care. Have a good one.